Car number 88 will be Uncle Joe Grabetto from Neptune City. And he's running for Rich's Auto Body in Asbury Park. The A1 is Kim Conk, lady driver from Long Branch. Chuckles 13 is Chuck Musto of Jackson. 555 is Robert Nelson. 69 is Jimmy Huddick. Car number 14 is Mike Aruki.
Well, we do understand the cars will be moving down onto the rink of destruction number 1 for our first qualifier in just a few moments. So before they do, would you please rise as we honor our great nation with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, what about like internationally demolition derbies? Is it predominantly in America or?
Well, yeah. Well, we're the richest and most wasteful country in the world, and we have cars where if you go to Finland or Denmark, they got one car for 5 or 6 families, spending $4 a gallon for gas. We have it pretty good here. I had a relative of mine who came from Finland to watch a demo derby, and he could not believe that we were so wasteful with our automobiles. He says, if I could take just the junk cars back to Finland, he says he could be a millionaire. But this is our country, that's what we can do. That's the great thing about it.
Okay, what they do is they run heats. The heats consist of 25 cars or less. You run till the last car goes. Last car runner has to make the hit, move 12 inches, and he's declared the winner. If you don't move the 12 inches, it's a draw. No matter what, if you hit him last or if he hits you last. Second place is fans' choice. They walk around to each car, they hold the flag over it, and they ask the fans for their approval. Third place is officials' choice. That's the officials deciding on who they figured had the best hit or the best hits.
And the other thing, I'll give you a little tip when you're going out and looking for demo cars, don't tell them you want it for a demo derby. You always got a sister or an aunt that's got a car just like that, and it's got a bad motor in it, and you can use that car for parts. I'm telling you, it works every time. But you walk up to them and say, you selling that car? Yeah. What do you want it for? I'm gonna run out of demo. You ain't running my car in a demo derby. My Aunt Tilly had that car for 35 years. You gonna smash it up? Right off the bat, they get offensive. 900. Automatically, when you go out to buy a demo car, you tell them that you got a sister or something, and you're looking for a car just like that. She's going to college. She's in her 3rd year of med school. You ain't got no money. I mean, you put it on so thick. When you walk out of there, I'll tell you what, you smile and you feel good about it. You really do. I mean, Paul Newman and his thing won't have nothing on you. Believe me. You got to lay a wrap on them because they don't want you to have that car for a demo derby. For some reason, they'd rather leave the car sit there and rot than give it to you in a demo derby to have fun with.
Well, I drive around looking for them. If I see something in the driveway that's got a couple flats, no license plates on them, I'll stop and ask them. Gas station's the same way. And I also have Mr. Bill, he does junk towing. He'll give me the cars, and then he'll meet me down there after I'm done with it. I strip it down and he'll come and scrap them.
The other thing, fellas, is too, when you're preparing these cars, you gotta look for a decent car. I mean, I had a car come in here today that the trunk, you could push your finger through it, the frame, you could push your finger through it. He ain't gonna last too long. Try to pick out a decent car. Something that's gonna make it through. Something you can have some fun with. You're gonna put all that time in that car and get out here to do something. Try to make it a solid one when you go out there and pick up that $50 special or whatever.
It's a poor man's sport, but it can get expensive. I don't have to spend that much money on fuel cells, but paint, batteries, because you got to keep on restocking your batteries. Tires we're pretty good on. But money, basically for me now, it's the entry fee, which is not expensive. It's $15 for the driver, $15 per car.
Who would you think that, demolition derbies are for?
Oh, anybody looking for a great thrill, a natural high, so to speak. You go out there and you feel like a gladiator or something or other. It's really great. It's a great feeling and all, Sometimes you can't get up Monday morning because it hurts so bad, but it's really worth it.
How does your wife feel about it?
Oh, she loves it. When we first started it, like 8 years ago, the kids would strip them. My wife would help paint them and all. Now she's working part-time, so she can't put the time into it like she used to. So now I just kind of build them, paint them, and raise them.
All right, we're going to go up and see the USA 7 fan club, everyone. Come on, we're going to go talk to the fan club. In fact, I'm going to give you the mic and I'm going to let you introduce everybody, all right? Ricky Van Ord, everyone.
I'd like to ask her to marry me.
Ricky Van Ord just asked his fiancée-to-be, possibly, to marry him. And I didn't hear an answer. You're going to take this mic back, get back down on your knees, and get an answer, all right?
Yes. Yes.
All right, she said yes. There we go. All righty, everyone, there you have it. Love at the Speedway.
The other thing, fellas, is around the track is all the officials. So we're going to see you if you do an intentional driver's door hit. We're going to see you if you do an intentional head-on collision. And when I say head-on collision, I mean even if you're only the last 2 cars running or 3 cars running, you still don't hit head-on. If you lose reverse and you got to go forward with it, it better not be a head-on hit. Don't hit them head-on. The other thing, fellas, is look around the arena. Every one of the officials got flags out there. They got a red flag and a black flag. You see that red flag moving? Bop that baby in park or neutral. Keep the motor running. We got somebody who's hurt or there's a fire. We have to assist someone. Stop the car. Again, you must have total control of the car. Don't hit him and say, well, I go left, boom, I can hit him, right, I can hit him, and try to take out everybody in one backup job. That ain't gonna cut the mustard, fellas. You will get a black flag. And a black flag eliminates you totally from official's choice and totally from the fan's choice. No Sunday driving. If we see that you just love tapping around out there, you're gonna get a black flag. You gotta make good hits, fellas. Take the guy out. Take a nice front wheel shot. Take a rear wheel shot. Grab a radiator. Grab a good spot. Make it a good clean hit, and he'll always remember you.
All right, what about cheating?
Cheating.
What kind of what?
Cheating?
Well, there's a lot of different ways that the guys try to cheat. The biggest cheating factor we have is tires. If you ever watch an inspection, we're always checking the tires. Years ago, they used to run like a H78 15 tire, LT, light truck. It used to be like a 6 or 8 ply tire, like a 4 or 5 ply sidewalls. And then after they got done with that, a lot of the guys would fill them with liquid rubber.
We've had people out here who's had sealed bars inside their frames and stuff like that before.
Putting metal in the frame or concrete in the frame is not allowed. Okay, your radiators, you can't move them. Guys will move the radiators, try to get away with it. Fuel pumps, they'll try to use them, electric fuel pumps.
They'll take the existing gas tank that's in the car. We found sand in them, we found concrete in them. We found a lot of different things in them that they try cheating with to get more tail weight in the car. So when they're coming back to hit the guy, the impact is a lot greater.
It's dangerous. That's why the rule's there. Then you can't have them. But if you're willing to try it, you know, but they don't allow it. If they catch it, you're gone.
We catch them. I've been around the sport so long that we do catch them. But I think the major cheating point is tires. That's the one they always try to get by on.
No, I don't at all. Not when I'm driving for Jesus on my car. You're not going to find me cheating.
Well, here they come. The cars are down for qualifier number 1. We'll give you the entries in just a moment.
The other thing, fellas, is the numbers on the cars. You got a name, that's one thing, but you got to have a number as well.
Joe 1 is Joe Lopacito from Staten Island. 69.
Everybody puts a number on the side of their car for one reason, the fans. It's not because we want them there, it's because the fans want them there. When you're out there dealing that car and you're doing a good job, they remember one thing, and that's the number on that car. Oh, did you see that number 38 or that number 45 or whatever? Did you see him make that hit? He's the one I'm going to clap for on the fan's choice. If you got no number on the side of your car, they're going to say it was the green one, the red one. Hey, it doesn't green, it doesn't red. They don't know what your car looks like, but they do remember that number, fellas. They remember it 100%.
Car number 88 will be Uncle Joe Grabetto.
And they remember who makes the strong hits.
What do I want to see out there? Blood, guts, destruction, you know, all the usual stuff.
They're sadistic fans we got up there. I mean, they got whips, chains, bottle rockets, you name it, they got it up there. They are worse than the drivers. I've always said the fans are worse than the drivers. They want to see the worst hit they've ever seen. That's what they come out here for. They want to see blood. They're vicious people up there in the stands.
I want to see blood. I want to see guts. I want to see hands, mangled arms. What do you want to see?
Smash up derby. Lots of crashing, smashing.
Wrecks, action, slam and jam.
Yeah.
That's what we come for, right? You're on vacation, you go to have fun.
Want to see a party, you know? Red, black, and blue.
All right, riding down on that final car right now, everyone, Master Disaster. I am excited about this World Championship, too. Multi-time champion in the referee's uniform. How about a hand for Whitey Miller? All right, there's Whitey Miller concentrating on the work at hand as we get ready to go with our first qualifier.
What about the way they decorate these cars?
Yeah, that's reminiscent of young children getting ready for a parade when they decorate their bicycles, or perhaps reminiscent of Indians dressing up for warfare. A lot of preening and sending a message of combativeness and strength and foreboding through the decorations that they put on their cars.
Are you folks ready for heat number 1? All right, wave your hats. Help us count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're underway.
was at a car show not too long ago, and I had one of the cars there, all smashed up and everything. And I had a guy come up to me and he goes, "Man, that is what a car is for." He says, "Not to sit and put in your garage with mothballs and everything." He says, "It's made to be used, and when it's ready to die, you take it out and you smash it up. Not this restoring where you lose your wife over it and everything else. It's made to be put away as a good thing. This is the way to do it."
Well, we certainly, I suppose, have a much more variant society than many other cultures because we're composed of so many different kinds of peoples, and we have such vast resources that we're able to carry on many activities that other societies probably wouldn't allow themselves to get involved with. Secondly, we're a very wasteful society. Up until very recently, we had plenty of territory and space, we had plenty of raw materials, and we didn't worry a great deal about conservation. And it's only recently that we're learning to conserve and prevent waste. It'll be interesting to see whether wasteful events such as this predominate 50 years from now, or as a consequence of the fact that we move into an era when we have to be much more conserving, whether events such as this will pass by the wayside.
Everybody, I think, in the back of their minds goes down that parkway and they see somebody cut them off or stick it in front of them somehow, and they say, "Gee whiz, if this was a demo car, I'd just smash right in the back of him. You know, I would just love to smash that guy." So when they come to the track here, they can do it. They take all their anxieties out, and it's great. I think it's the greatest sport in the world. I really do.
Where do you wanna go? I just don't know. Well, I know to the Demolition Derby, Demolition Derby show. Demolition Derby show.
Truckle's number 13, but he's not here tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, Cole with the story. The Demolition Derby show.
Right here for a second.
A long time ago.
2-year-olds now under defiance of adult strength.
Grandma's driving in a Monte Carlo at the Demolition Derby show.